Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Just want to chat with y'all and I want to give y'all some motivation, some more motivation. This is another video about the school system. We're already in the month of June. Some people are gonna be graduating from high school, some gonna be graduating from college, some students are getting promoted to the next grade. I just want to share something with y'all and I want to give y'all some more motivation and some more positivity. Good grades is not everything. If you the type of student, that gets good grades, like you in college, you a parent, and you got a son or daughter that gets good grades, keep up the good work. But at the same time, if the student gets bad grades, if they get average grades, like I always say, they're not a failure. But when it comes down to the stuff that you face in real life, good grades is not everything. You could be like a straight A student in school. You could be a phenomenal student in school. But it's like when it comes down to real life, you're a failure. Like there's people out here that have college degrees. They got like a bachelor's and a master's degree from the University of Texas. And I'm pretty sure that, even in the state that I'm from, like colleges such as East Carolina, UNC Chapel Hill, I'm pretty sure you got people out here that got bachelor's degrees from UNC Chapel Hill, East Carolina University, NC State, and it's like in real life, they're pretty much messed up out here. It really all comes to show that school is like one of the biggest scams of all time. But yeah, good grades is not everything. When it comes down to the letter A, when it comes down to the letter B, when it comes down, even with the bad grades, when it comes down to the letter F, in reality, it doesn't really mean anything. Like I always say, when it comes down to you wanting to do something that you want to do, it's up to God, it's up to you, and it's up to your imagination. And like I always say too, even though school is like a scam, you're not supposed to just sit there and be lazy and not do your work. Absolutely not. You still have to try your best. You still have to work hard. Even if you're the type of student that doesn't really get like straight A's or anything like that, if sometimes when you work really, really hard, you can become a straight A student. But I also know that there's some students that when it comes down to them not like having a passion for school, if it's something that they're not passionate about, they're not gonna take it seriously. And that's just how some students are. At the end of the day, they don't really care how strict their parents are. If it's something that they don't have a passion for, they're not gonna take it seriously. Like if they're not passionate about it, they can't take it seriously. And some of them will say that they can't help it. They can't help that. But you see, when you tell your parents that, they ain't gonna want to hear that. Like they're gonna say that you're making excuses. But I've been in plenty situations where I was doing stuff that I wasn't passionate about. I dealt with getting bullied in school. I dealt with getting laughed at in the classroom for raising my hand, and my answer would be the correct answer. But you see, I was doing all of that stuff just to make my family proud. And with me, getting straight A's in high school as a senior, was I proud of myself? Yeah. To be honest with you, I felt like I was on top of the world. But you see, now that I'm older and years have passed by, I started to realize good grades is not everything. And even if you get bad grades don't make you a failure. And I also know that some students, like, pretty much know early on that when it comes down to them getting, like, low grades, they know that in reality it doesn't make them a failure. Like, they know that they're not a failure. Like, some students already know that when it comes down to being what other people want them to be, they suck at that. And you see, they also know that when it comes down to, like, paying attention to something that they're not passionate about, they know that they suck at that too. A lot of these rappers, a lot of these singers, a lot of these musicians, a lot of these successful millionaires and billionaires, a lot of these people don't even have a high school diploma. Some of them didn't even make it to high school. Again, I'm not making this video to recommend nobody to drop out of high school, but I'm just stating the facts when it comes down to reality, and when it comes down to them programming us, brainwashing us, and lying to us about certain stuff when it comes down to school. Like, when you the type of student that gets bad grades, they try to make it like you're not gonna be anything. They try to make it like you're not gonna become successful. They pretty much try to make it's, I mean, I know some students probably feel like they're worthless. Like, they try to make it like the student is worthless for getting bad grades. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. I mean, I'm doing this video to motivate. This video goes to all the students that get good grades and the students that get bad grades. Like I said before, you're not a failure. Good grades is not everything. You could be a straight A student in school, but in real life, you could be a failure. Same thing, you could be a failure in school, but in real life, you a straight A student. So, what I mean? Don't let society make you feel like you're worthless because you're not. I mean, and to the students out there that get bad grades, you want to, if if you want to know some of the reasons why you get bad grades, one of the main reasons is because, a lot of that stuff you learning in school, you don't have a passion for. Like, if it's something that you're not passionate about, you can't really take it seriously. That's one of the main reasons. Another main reason is because you probably one of those students that suck at being what other people want you to be. At the end of the day, it's all about happiness, and that's what you're here on this earth to do. You're here on this earth to be happy. You're not here to please other people. Like I said before, my days of being a people pleaser are over. I mean, to be honest with you, being a people pleaser is not going to get you nowhere. Why you pleasing other people? Like, yeah, being a people pleaser is not going to get you nowhere. But yeah, I just wanted to give some motivation, give some truth, because good grades is not everything. And like, and to give y'all some positivity, to the students out there that are about to graduate, that didn't make honor roll, that didn't make principal list, that probably barely made it, y'all deserve a pat on the back too. Hold your head up high. Y'all deserve a pat on the back too. Because, when it comes down to bad grades, they try to make it like students that get bad grades are worthless. Don't listen to those people. Good grades is not everything. I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all, give y'all some motivation, give y'all some positivity. This is another video about the school system. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, and again, my 2 new songs, What If I Rapped As a Kid and Colin Kaepernick, they're both on my YouTube channel and they're both on my SoundCloud. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Love y'all.